Pets. I have some. You probably have some. We all love pets. They give us love and affection, and what do they want in return? Well, for you to sell your house and car to afford them, of course. Technically, pets were released on the 11th of October 2019, with the debut of the skeleton horse pet. But all first 28 pets were all released on February 21st. The pet update is by far one of my most favorite updates Skyblock has ever seen, alongside my beloved Slayer update. Shh, you have your time, I swear. I remember when they were first released and how the egg economy crashed. Get it? The eggs were the base of all legendary pets. You needed a super enchanted egg to have around 25% chance of crafting a legendary pet. And to get a super enchanted egg, you needed 9 stacks of enchanted eggs. And for 1 enchanted egg, you needed 9 stacks of eggs. Seems simple enough, but when you realize there is no such thing as an egg minion, you get the full picture. You needed chicken minions with enchanted eggs for them to produce eggs, but a chicken always drops feathers and raw chicken, so the minion storage would get filled up with those, and you just get basically no eggs whatsoever. So 30 Virus, the absolute legend, invented the egg machine. Using a chicken pet and a fishing rod, he killed every chicken the minion spawned and got 1 or more eggs for each chicken. The efficiency of this farm was unmatched, but then the admins had to ruin the fun and completely nerf it. So let's stop with the hypixel history lesson. Time for the pets themselves. There's some really good ones, and some questionably bad ones. So to go over them as quickly as possible, I will mention all mid pets briefly, and then cover the major ones a bit more thoroughly. Bodies for candies in the Spooky Festival, Endermite and Emperors and gives you money, Flying Fish gives you fishing speed, Jerry. The bee pet's whole purpose is to make a bad pun, Chicken gives you eggs, Goose tries to compliment floor 6 but ultimately failed, Giraffe stats are so insignificant you might as well be playing without a pet, Golem lets you do funny damage at one time, Horse was used to trample people's crops at one point, Hound used to give you double drops if your drop was a head, for example the Dragon Fragments, a Jellyfish stung me when I was a kid, don't like them blunkers anymore, the Land Pet carries early game, Magma Keepers for AFKing slime minions. Oh, this one is pretty cool. Parrots used to be one of the best pets before God Pots were a thing, and people had to attend hourly God Splashes in order to get the potion effects. That one brings back memories. Finish is too expensive for what it actually is. Pigs can fly. The pigment pet would have been good 1 year prior to the update. Rock. Need to say more? The skeleton pet maybe has potential. Okay, so I've decided to actually test this right now. So I have 93 chance. Yeah. 267. Yeah, most of the time. 69, okay. Let's see with the Ender Drag. Keep in mind it's not even max level. With E-Drag, I do 314. So E-Drag is already better. By a long shot. 313. Skeleton is not maxed, but yeah, around 250. I don't think like 17 levels would do a lot anyway. 11 million. Or actually, oh no, yeah, the Zombie Knight. 16 million. And with the Ender Dragon, 15 million. So it is like 1 mil better. Skeleton Horse, well, just a better version of the horse. I don't think Snail is good. No clue. Fuck mining. The Snowman is just trying to have a good time. The Spider Pet better stay in cage, or I'm getting the Swatter. The Spirit Pet is OP. The Terror Pet could have been good for tanking, only if you didn't run M7 and your party didn't have terms to do extra damage. Do people even use Wisp for the Blaze Slayer? I'm pretty sure they use Wither Cloak. The Zombie Pet is doing its best. Okay. That was all of them. Now time for the actual pets. Whenever I take a look at this guy, I think of the money I spent to attempt farming summoning guys and making good money. Yeah, oh we know how that went. But the 40% combat XP from Enderman helps with Void Room spawning. Look at this cute bastard. It's a pretty good pet, not gonna lie. Would have been better if I didn't have to IRO trade to get it. Lacks defense though. I love the Ammonite. It rewards you for having caught him 7. It gives the most fishing speed and sea creature chance. Pretty good for spooky fishing and for marina. Every time I remember this pet, I take a good look at myself. And then at the people making millions of coins per hour just dillo farming. At this point, I can't decide if I'm the clown or them. Pretty good pet though, if you're still struggling with gemstone mining commissions. I have a soft spot for the baby Yeti pet. It just gave me survivability in dungeons where I didn't have full Necron, and I'm in great debt to it. Too bad it was nerfed and nobody uses it anymore. Rest in peace, old friends. Whenever I look at this pet, I think of all AFK farmers getting goblins and ice walkers for effortless profit. Pretty good for SCADA mining, 8.2 out of 10. I mean, if you can afford it. This pet used to be the Magic Find King, but it's overshadowed by many pets at this point. It's not that good anymore, but some people use its speed bonus to blood rush faster. I mean, if you're stubborn enough to use the armor, go for it, you psychopath.
Blue whale, what?
I mean, he said it all. While not as good as the Ammonite pet, the Dolphin pet still is pretty good and requires less to get good sea creature chance. Every farmer needs to adopt one of these at some point. They're just that good for farming. Oh, my beloved. Once you go Eidrak, you cannot go back. Trust me, I've tried. You can't live without it anymore. It's just that good of a combat pet. Easy S tier. Its abilities work at all times, and they give some decent magic find and money for free. I will drop a Chimera book one day, I promise. I have no clue if this is even good. I think the abilities work if you have the pet unequipped. No clue. The Nether update kind of sucked. I love it! It gives magic finds. Yeah, that's about it. It used to be really good for farming ghosts a while back. I guess you might Mithril with it. For only these sweatiest foragers out there, a 2-second silence for their wretched souls. Anyways, eventually every farmer comes to the realization that farming armor sucks, and then they go back to their combat set. Especially for this red fellow. I mean, it's pretty good for gemstone mining, I guess. Do mages still use this pet? I mean, they used to. Easy S tier, helped me get Taros Lair 9 in 2 hours. Honestly, not that bad, like the 3rd best combat pet. Okay, never mind, this is the 3rd best combat pet. Yeah, these pets give 30% XP to their respective skills. Honestly, they're really good, S tier. Well, that's about it for the video. I covered all pets Skyblock had to offer. The pet update brought many new opportunities to the table and changed the game for the better. The pets even give you magic find depending on how much you have in the pets menu. Each pet brings something unique, and players can experiment with them in all sorts of ways. There's some very useful critters. But before I end this video, let me present you, drumroll please, the channel's Discord server! We have some very high intellectuals there and only have the most efficient and sophisticated conversations. Come pay a visit. Maybe I'm online and you can tell me how much I suck at the game and my opinion is trash. Or who knows, maybe even tell me how much of a good job I did with this video. Anyways, bye now.